A courageous addict is one who doesn't use one day at a time, no matter what. And what gives us courage? Our relationship with our higher power gives us the strength and the courage to stay clean. We know that we now know that so long as we are in God's care, we will have the power we need to face life on its own terms. Just for today, I have a higher power who cares for me no matter what, knowing that I will strive to have an attitude of courage today.
How that apply to you?
Me, because when I gave up, I surrendered everything to stop doing drugs to the Lord, to God. And when in rehab, I just surrendered, and ever since that day, I've been just going day by day, just doing what I have to do. It just I surrendered it all, and I feel so much better than doing it.
Okay. How much time you got clean, Roxy?
I have 60 days.
Hey, all
today.
right. God bless. All right, it's up. Come on.
Hi, my name's Sharita.
Hey, Sharita.
How you doing? Courage. Courage for me is that I had to have the courage to know when it was time for me to stop and surrender. I have more courage than anything now today because I believe in my higher power. I believe in God. You know, it was a hard thing for me to have courage because when I was out there busting, discussing, good, be trusted shit, I didn't even have courage in a motherfucking thing but to get what I wanted right then and there in that bag. You know, but as today, I learned that my higher power greater than me got me to this point. I got 3.5 months clean.
Hey, all right. God bless.
I come from Chester. Yeah, I'm from Chester. And I'm in Philadelphia now, in Gardenzia, and on Washington Street. And he gave me the courage to just take it one day at a time. You know, I can't rush the process. I got to trust the process now. I got to take every minute, every moment, every second, every hour. Because if I overwhelm myself, then I have too much on my plate, and then sometimes I gotta move, sometimes I gotta stand still, and sometimes I just be like, fuck it. But I can't say fuck it no more because the courage and the higher power and the greater than me got me to this point. You know, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, and with his courage and his greatness and his grace and mercy, I made it to get here today. You know, so you have to believe in something. So they say you gotta stand for something, fall for anything. So I believe in my courage and my God, because my God got me. That's all I got.
Thanks for sharing that. DeAndre.
Oh man, good evening everybody. DeAndre, I'm definitely an addict.
Hey, DeAndre.
Definitely me. For me, you know, courage. What's funny is courage. My idea of courage for me was me going to the worst places that a man could possibly go in. You know, gun shows and gunfights and crack houses and copping in the most despicable places. To me, that was courage. You know what I mean? But the real courage came when I was in a meeting and I had to put my hand up. I couldn't do it. I didn't have courage for that. That part kind of was I was a weak link in that area. I've been in all types of disputes, fights, rumble, whatever you want to call, shootout, but I couldn't get my hand up in a group to tell these people I needed help with my addiction. You know, that to me, I spoke on that this morning a couple of times. The first group that we did in here this morning, I spoke on that. And I look back at that now when I did that reading this morning. And that brought a lot of different things up inside me that I know I needed to kind of not kind of things I definitely needed to address. I need to work on. I needed to get the courage, keep the courage to getting this hand up in the air. I need to talk about what's going on with me when I hit my toe against the door way in the morning. I need to talk about if my toothpaste ain't coming out my paste thing correctly. I need to talk about anything that I can use to cause me to get outside myself. I have to use whatever by any means necessary, to talk about it. You know, for me, this is a daily routine. This is a daily, day-to-day function that I have to attend to from now to the rest of my life. Because I don't open the can of I don't open the can of worms up now. And when I opened it, I had no idea that it was going to take all of this to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, being with the minds of men, coming into these different facilities all over the all over the Philadelphia, Delaware, and Chester area, because that's where we are. We're everywhere. That gives me opportunity, man, to work on that piece on a daily basis, man. Um, if I can't talk about what's going on with me in front of each and every individual that I come in front of, then I'm in the wrong business. I'm doing the wrong type of business because I need to be able to let someone it don't even make a difference whether I know you or not. I need to be able to talk to you. I need to be able to let you know what's going on with me, just so I can get it off of me. I spoke this morning about how hard it is, to be IOP or OP, for me, because I'm IOP or no, I'm OP. They stepped me there. I'm OP now. In this process, I'm OP now. Because I go into the same setting that each and every one of y'all guys are sitting in, but at my program, and I get my hand up. I talk about whatever I need to talk about. I tell them about my journeys, my setbacks, and basically I talk about my rose, my bud, and my thorn. I don't know if y'all guys was here before when I did the rose, bud, and thorn, the icebreaker that we had. I have to do that daily for me, my inventory, because I can't do no one else's inventory. All I can do is talk about me in hopes that someone in here can grasp what I'm going through and kind of like, what's the word? They can compare it to what they're dealing with, and that's my shot of hope for me, helping others. You know what I'm saying? I've been so selfish all my life, taking what I want to take, and not giving nothing back. I thought just by giving a couple things here and there, I was doing the right things. But I had motives connected to anything I done. Today I don't have motives. I'm doing it because God has restored me to He restored me. He got me out of that funk that I'm in, got me out of that lifestyle I was in, because everything I own went into a still. Everything. Me, me, the house, the car, the jobs, the kids,
the wife.
Everybody went into the stem. Everything. And when I heard that story the first time, I was like, how the hell can that don't, no, they didn't. They wouldn't even fit. But on the note that they were the point they were trying to make is everything that was valuable to me, I threw it all away. I forfeited it. No one took nothing from me. I gave it away. You know what I'm saying? And I live with it every day. My career, and by the grace of God, I was able to retire with a full pension in the end. I didn't burn it all the way to the ground, but I was on my way to burning it all the way to the ground, because I had got to a point I wasn't even able to hold down a job. Yeah, that's how bad it got. And I didn't want to throw in the towel, because where I come from in Maryland, men are men, men's men. We don't cry, we don't show no pain. We cut our hand, we put some tape on it, and we keep working. We hurt ourselves, we wrap it up, we keep working. We don't cry at funerals, we don't do none of that. That was stuff that was instilled in me. When you fall, you immediately get right back up. You don't talk about what goes on in your household. What's in your house stays in your house. All of that. You know, that was what I wore for a long time. So I didn't talk about what was going on with me. And that's kind of like what he's got on the board tonight. We're going to be talking about faith. You know, I didn't have faith in nobody because I was my God. I was my God all the way up to the end. Although God participated in my life, I didn't give him the honor that I should have given God. Because I felt like it was taking God way too long to do things. I need to put my hands in it. I need to make it work immediately. I wanted it immediately. You know what I'm saying? But that was my ignorance. And I had to, and I was raised up in a God-fearing home. So, for me to act like that was completely out of order. But today I got a chance to redeem myself. God has put me in a position to be able to give back and be comfortable with it and do it without any motives connected to it.
Yep.
And I'm grateful for that today. So that's why I say with faith, I got everything I want. Even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm grateful that God has spared me an opportunity to be able to do the things that I'm doing now. And by that being said, you ready to get this show on the road with faith?
Okay. I thank God
Thanks for allowing me to share that with y'all.
How much time you got clean, DeAndre?
I got 5.5 months.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank God for last night's rest this morning. Right. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve. And mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. Everybody doing?
Good.
Sit right there. That's Dash. All right. Okay. All right. Of course, you met Miss Roxy and Sharita, DeAndre, and Dirk.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right. Listen, who went to bed last night and you knew you was gonna wake up this morning? Who went to bed last night and you knew you was gonna wake up this morning? All right.
Ooh.
Faith.
Yeah.
Who sat down in that chair? You knew you was gonna sit down in the chair without it collapsing.
Come on, guys.
Hey, happy
Faith.
thanks to you. You got me going. I go to meetings here and there. These guys got me thinking I can change.
Hey.
Without the rest of the group of yous are up here, we're still here. You know what I mean? We're all still going to the same spot, but without listening to you guys talk, fuck me, fuck this. But now I be going to meetings here and there with my uncle, with somebody else, buddies of mine. I open up to buddies of mine, talking about I have problems. So without you talking to us, I wouldn't be doing the shit I'm doing. So thank you.
That's
Amen,
good,
man.
How much time you got clean?
Got the day right.
Huh?
Got the
Talk,
day.
dog.
Yeah,
God bless you.
All right. I'm gonna say this. I thank you for that. Me and
Yeah,
Dad,
true.
we thank you for that, and the ladies.
Yeah,
Thank you for that inspiration. As God said, Jesus. Jesus turned the water into wine. That was a miracle. Us one day clean is a miracle.
Huh?
You're a great speaker. I just was thinking about you the other day.
Praise
It's
God.
crazy I walked in here and you in here.
Okay. What's your name?
LaShonda.
How you been?
I've been great.
All right. How much time you got clean?
3 months.
Give it to all y'all.
Right.
God bless.
Yeah, like I was saying, y'all, we're all a miracle. Jesus turned the water into wine. They say, with us one day clean is a miracle. So give your own selves a pat on the back and a clap, because you're all miracles sitting here. You know what I'm saying?
Faith, when I go downstairs after we close up with the serenity prayer, then my car's gonna start up.
You got the lights off.
Look, me. I move with faith and don't even know it.
Mm.
You ever hear that? Things we take for granted, we assume that the car will start up. Assume that I will go to sleep and wake up.
Mm.
Assume when I sit down, I'm gonna sit down and I'm not gonna sit on the floor. Assume. Faith. Who got that faith that your life will get better? Very good.
All
right, faith, all right? What's the definition of faith, Dash? The definition of faith through the biblical context. What's faith?
Hope.
All right, but what it says, it's the evidence, what it say?
Of things not seen.
Okay. Everybody hear
Everything
that?
hopeful.
things not seen.
All right.
Evidence of things hoped for.
Uh-huh.
That's what faith is.
Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
I hope for, but not what seen yet.
Seen.
Who got faith in your health? Anybody got bad health?
I ain't got faith in that yet.
Okay.
My health is good.
I'm working on that.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Who got faith about getting a job? For those who don't have a job.
Already got a job.
Who got a job? Who didn't have a job and now you got a job and your faith kicked in? Anybody want to talk about that real quick? All right. When you didn't have one, you was complaining,
You want to talk about that?
stressing, complaining and stressing, and now you're working. Come on, we listen.
Come on, we listen.
So, I used to work for for Recovery Centers of America, and when I
Yeah, we know her.
relapsed,
Yeah,
when I relapsed, I lost a lot of faith, and didn't think that I could either go back or just get another job. Period. And with doing a little bit of work and having some patience and doing some putting my knees to the floor and talking to my higher power, I was able to land a job full time
Mm-hmm.
that I absolutely
Amen.
love.
Where you at? Where you working at?
Flagger Force.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Flagger, y'all
I remember.
making good
Yeah,
money.
I want that.
Yeah.
How
What
about
do you
you,
put an
miss?
application in at?
Right with me.
I would like to put one in.
All right, y'all hear that?
All
How
right.
much time you got clean?
August 8th.
Hey, give it to all, y'all.
Got one more, right?
Come on.
Yeah, ma'am.
I'm Amber.
Hey,
Amber.
So kind of like going off of her, I was a CRS from Crozier. I just lost a few years sober. And ego kept me out for a long time.
I can definitely relate with you on that.
Ego kept me out very long. I was very afraid to show face back into the rooms. And couldn't hold a job. Lost everything that I had. Was back living out on the street, unfortunately. And after I get a year back where I can redo my certification, become a CRS again, I would work at the Pearl program for women who were mothers struggling with addiction, having kids and stuff. So, but right now I just have a little diner job, which is making ends meet, and you know, everything's coming back into place. I have my daughter. I am able to, you know, be grateful for everything that's coming into my life. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, but I'm so fucking grateful that I do, you know. So yeah, I totally relate, and so thank you.
You're welcome. How much time you got clean, Amber?
5.5.
And give it to
All right.
all.
Yo, you right, both of you ladies. Cause that's powerful. When you have to take something beneath what you are or what you have done and settle, watch the blessings come in. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was the same way. I was a CPS. I worked for a residential manager for a Rising House, different programs. And I wanted to save my face rather than my ass. So I know the feeling. But guess what I had to do? I had to take the back seat to some things. I had to take below my, you know, my, what's that word?
Standard.
Below my standards of what I was working, you know, my work standards, to show some humility, some humbleness. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a $5 or $7. No, not even that. The job paid like $50 a day, if that. But I took it because I needed to go through some humility, accept some humility. You know what I'm saying? Because if they'd have thrown me right back into something else, high paying, I would have never felt what I needed to feel. So that's it. You right where you need to be, feeling what you need to feel. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be grateful for that later on.
Anybody got a job that you don't like, but you're grateful for the job that you have? Okay, very good. All right, very important. Because complaining will walk you off your job. Is that true?
Sure will. Yeah, I'm gonna walk you up and get you fired.
Get you fired. How about faith in anybody had major surgery? That's a form of another time your faith is being what? Tested.
Tested.
Going through what? Major surgery. Anybody?
Yeah.
What happened? What's up?
I'm a
gentleman
cancer
back
survivor,
there.
guys. I had Thursday cancer, and they took a biopsy. I think it was last week, and I don't have it no more.
Hey! So you prayed?
I prayed like a motherfucker.
Huh?
I prayed.
Like a mother what?
Like a motherfucker.
Stop.
I said fucker. Yeah, but I prayed and
I'm not gonna be in between you all.
in my house, like my sponsor, she's very into church and my roommates and everything. You know, but God pulled me through it.
That faith is important. It was a guy at Valley Forge. He found out he had 6 months to live.
Yeah,
He
man,
was
you
smoking
there.
crack
Yeah.
like a choo-choo train, man.
Yeah.
And God intervened, and he wound up getting the Valley Forge. And he still was on the death list, right, or dying, right? One of the guys told him, he said, listen, he said, my grandmother, they gave her 2 years to live. She lived for what? 2 months. They gave my father 6 months to live. He lived
for
6 years. Why? Because grandma was what? Negative, and his father was what? Positive. Who's the lady who went to school? She was taking up nursing or what?
Yeah, she taking up nursing.
Taking up nursing. They said people who have cancer and if they have a negative disposition about their situation, it can what? Speed up the process of what? Dying. But if you're positive, you live a little bit what?
Longer.
A little bit longer. Come on, brother.
That's facts. My mother was a cancer survivor. I was in like 10th grade. She got breast cancer. I had a double mastectomy, all that, right? Went in remission. Like that time, she lost her hair, like all that shit. When I was a senior, went away. You went in remission. When I was a senior in high school, was a real crucial time in my life because I really got fucked up on opiates. Because I was taking her perks and shit like that. And then anyway, came back. And that's when they really medicated her up. But they gave her this like and the prognosis was bad. Like I thought my mom was dying. I was 18 years old, and my mom was dying. That's pretty much what we were told. But she had this like trial chemotherapy. It's called Herceptin, whatever. It was like her and like 6 other people, and her oncologist got it. They all survived for like over 10 years. I think like one passed away, maybe just shy of that. But they all survived, dude. Like then like after that 10 years, one who started dying off. Like my mom, whatever. My mom ended up passing away. Not from that. There's no active cancer in her. But like the positivity thing is what I was trying to touch on. She preached that, dude. Because people told her, and she was in the program like just maybe a few years when all this happened. So like like she had to take certain medication, like the pain stuff and all. But like she stayed sober, dude. And she that positivity stuff, that was her, and she preached that, and it's true. And it's facts. You know what I mean? It's not just like some energy shit. Like no, it's real.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
How much time you got clean, brother?
I don't know, man. 2 months off the meth.
Hey, give it to him.
Right.
God bless you. How much time you got clean, brother?
50 days.
Hey,
All right.
So faith in a job, faith major surgery, faith in standing before a judge. Who knew you was about to do time and wind up didn't do no time? Or how it go down for you? Come on,
No.
Roxy.
Well, we got popped for drugs and thought I was going to jail. And went and seen the judge, stood in front of him. I'm thinking I'm going to jail for a long time. No, I didn't go. Because I prayed my butt off. I'm not going to cuss. Prayed my butt off and I didn't go. I had faith in it, but I didn't have faith in it.
Okay, very good. This woman right here had 2 shops.
Yeah, I own 2 mechanic shops. I work at 2 mechanic shops. I own houses. I own cars. My daughter today, she owns her own roofing business because I didn't play that with my kids. Sorry guys, don't depend on a man. My daughter knows not to, but
Don't pay for no man?
no.
Say it.
Pay for your
No.
I'm sorry, go ahead,
I'm
Roxy.
sorry if that's disrespectful, but yeah.
All right.
I was married for 30.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was married for 36 years,
Uh-huh.
and in order to numb the pain, that's why I got high. And I didn't want to do that anymore, so I finally ended up leaving him. But besides that, he's one of the reasons why I did the drugs. But I'm the one who did them, But she owns her own shop. I did, and yeah, I was on top of the world for the longest time. Up until last year when my mother, my brother, my aunt, and my other aunt died back to back. And then I lost my house. And I've been on a fucking roller coaster ride ever since then doing meth. It's 14 days, I would stay up 14, 15 days. And then I just gave up and surrendered and had enough of it. I wanted to stop getting high. I don't even have a reservation to go get high anymore. I don't even get a craving to go get high anymore, which only lasts 3 minutes anyway, if you think about it. So, I mean, but I don't want to do it because I want my life back. And I'm going to get it. It might take me a little longer, but I had it once, I'll get it again.
That's right.
And I'm going to get it again with the help of my bestie too.
Roxy said something that's not on the board. Taking a loss.
Gotta lose
Who
to
got
win.
faith? Yes.
Gotta
Who got
lose to win.
faith that what we lost, we can get back?
Get it
Edge
back. It's
Right.
not just get it back. You
Right.
get back tenfold. You get
What's
it back
that?
much more.
For the kids,
It's
keep
going,
it.
it takes time,
Uh-huh.
but it slowly comes and everything
Yeah.
falls in place.
Mhm.
You know, it's not. Hey, who haven't shit away a lot of shit? I know I have.
The
Joe
first
is-
hit you do,
I have.
just think of it, there goes your house. There goes your car. You know, just think, each shit you do, just think of it, you're losing something.
Mhm.
Because you're losing everything.
Can't get no younger.
Job is the prime example of that in the Bible.
Mhm.
How Job lost everything, but he did not
You know,
forsake
he
God.
did not lose
by
his
no
faith
means.
though.
My mom loved the story of Job.
Thank God bless
Yeah.
double for his
Yeah.
trouble.
No joke.
Thank God bless double for his trouble.
He doing short.
I had shared with my group a little while ago, but made me think what you were just saying, getting stuff back. I have 2 kids, 8 and 7-year-old with someone. Kind of broke up a couple of years ago. Started seeing someone else, and now I'm having a baby with her. In January. But like my ex was so hard to see my own 2 kids, because of all that, and and she's with someone else too. But like I caught like 3 new cases this year. Like when I was young, I just stayed time and shit. I've been in jail forever. Then all of a sudden, I catch like these 3 stupid charges, but like all compiled together now. Like on top, like it's like you could do like a little time, maybe just per but like I've been on paper and all that bullshit for so long now. Anyway, then when my ex finds out about him, because she's like in the HR department where she works, she's decided to look me up on the software.
Oh,
And she's like, "You got 3 new charges?" And, like things are finally going good. Like starting to let me more time, like with my kids and shit. Which one point the son rose and sat with them. You know what I mean? Now it was also like fighting to get like an hour, like bullshit. But whatever. Then whatever, I just level with her, and she was like, "Cool." And then in the midst of all that, and then things start getting better. I just had my kids over my apartment in King of Prussia for the weekend. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like with my new girl and I'm a pregnant girl with and her daughter and like her daughter, my daughter playing. That's all I wanted, dude. That's all I wanted. You know what I mean? Like like my son stayed with the mom every weekend, but like I have my daughter and like they were two like little best friends. You know what I mean? Like same age.
That's good.
And it was awesome, dude. Like it was awesome. Like my daughter like, "Dad, can you snuggle on the couch with me for a little bit so I fall asleep?"
Oh.
Hearing that again, got to do that and play those roles. Like it was awesome. I think just coming together, and faster than I thought. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. I thought that's one thing I cannot let her find out about these things. I can get away. You know what I mean? Just let them fade out.
Trust me,
And then she
women are going to find out
Yeah.
everything that you do.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, they will find out.
Yeah.
So your best bet is just tell her the truth. She's going to be mad at you,
Yeah.
but you'll have more respect for you if you tell her the truth.
Yeah. It was. In the end,
I'm
that's
telling
the
you,
way
trust me.
It worked out, man.
I know it works
It works
both
better.
ways. Yes, it works both ways.
It does, and she was
It
very
does,
just
because
wanting her
I
way.
mean,
But
yeah, you're
whatever,
right.
like it worked out, man. Like I just
Because
let it play out.
I'll take 50% of the blame in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I won't take it all, and I won't put it all on him
Yeah, it takes
because
2.
it takes 2.
Always. Everything.
Always. So I mean,
You know
I
what I mean?
raised 10 kids. I have 10 kids. I got 1 biological one, and I took 9 of them off the street. My daughter's friends.
Mm.
I raised them. So I mean, it's hard,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's a cruel world out there if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And doing the drugs, I was considered a functional addict. I worked. I bought the houses. I worked on cars. I did what I needed to do. I do drywall. I do floor tiles. I do everything. I'm a jack of all trades. Is that it?
Master
Yeah.
none.
Master of none. Yeah.
Renaissance woman.
Yeah.
She get those Cadillac converters too.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I will. I'll get right on there.
Oh,
and zip
oh no, you
it.
did! Oh shit, John.
Oh yes, I will. I'll
I'm
get on.
missing now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Trust me.
We got
I
someone
stole-
with a bad experience over
Yeah,
the
I
weekend
know.
with that here.
Okay.
He was
The
very
more
excited.
you do bad, the more it's going to come back to you.
Uh-huh.
Every time you do something bad, it's going to come back to you 10 times
Karma.
worse.
That's just
Everybody
the
has
truth
it.
of it.
Yes.
We reap what we sow.
Yes.
Yes.
But we all
And another
gotta
thing I
truly
want to
reap
tell you
everything
is,
of what we done.
I was always told, look at your feet. You're exactly where you need to be. And if you're in here or in a rehab, God put you here for a reason. Everybody's path crosses for
Think
a
about
reason.
feet.
I mean, it's just like they're like the seasons. They're either either a blessing or a lesson.
Use my
So-
words as a blessing or a
Huh?
lesson. Those are my words, a blessing or a
It's the
lesson.
truth.
It is.
People's paths cross for a reason, either to help you or not to help you, or to teach you. And I just trust me. And life doesn't stop teaching, so you can't stop learning.
You never stop
Every
learning.
day, it does not stop. It's going to keep knocking you the hell down, but you got to keep on
Get
fighting
back
and get
up.
the fuck back up.
Right.
'Cause sometimes it's going to hold you down, but you can't. You got to keep getting back up. Me, I'll get back up and keep getting back up. I can't. Nothing's holding me down. No,
Never
because I
forget,
want something. I
at the
want.
moment of commitment, the universe conspires to help.
Yeah,
Remember,
I like that.
Say it again.
at the moment of commitment, the universe
Universe.
conspires to help.
When
Okay.
you committed,
All right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
You
All
got
right.
it.
words of wisdom.
Take that with us.
Take it away.
Who got faith in Who got faith in your recovery? That you can sustain to be your sobriety.
That's right.
All right. Very good. Who got faith about our children, about their future, our kids' future, that it can be positive. They're gonna make mistakes, right?
Mhm.
Right.
We got to be there to teach them.
There you go. We got to be there to teach them. Who got faith in your higher power? Is that important?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Or we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Who OD'd? Still here.
Yep.
Still here. How long was you what's it, not classified? You was
Clearly dead.
yeah. How
Oh,
long were you
no.
there for? Anybody?
I was
in
there
the
for a
coma
minute.
for almost 3 months. I don't remember anything.
I
I
took
remember
it.
Well, we
walking.
met a guy
correct.
said he was
Yeah.
Yeah, we
he,
did.
the guy
Yeah.
and what's his name said he was dead for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
actually,
yeah.
I don't
looked into
remember.
that.
Yeah.
That is possible.
That's possible?
Yeah,
It is
because
possible.
I did 40 Percocets and drank 18 Molson Ices.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
I went out for the bang.
18 what?
18 Molson Ices I drank, and I swallowed 40 Percocets.
Damn.
Mhm.
Ain't
You
no
OD.
good.
I OD'd. I was dead.
It'll pump your
That's
stomach.
too much. I can't even take two.
What's that? It was
no,
after I had my daughter, so
I can't even
I
take
just,
two ibuprofens at one time.
I can't even take, I can't take too much, but it's not good in what we do, I'm not proud of it, but,
So God's grace and mercy, man, we're still here.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about faith through emotional turbulence? Anybody got let's talk about some of emotions. How about anger? How do we get through our anger? Who know anger is a second emotion? All right. Who mad at their moms? If mom is the reason, here comes anger. If dad is the reason, then anger comes second. If I'm mad at me, I'm first. Then here comes what? Anger. If I'm mad at God, then here comes what? Anger. If I'm mad at my siblings is first. Here comes anger. Anger is always a second emotion. If I don't attack, address, pray, eradicate what makes me angry at number one, I will keep yelling about what? Number two. Then I'm always what?
Angry.
Everybody understand it? It's a second emotion, anger. Anger. Something gives birth to our anger. Address it so we can get better with it. Who got faith in your what? Guidance. She talked about guidance. What type of guidance do we need? I got 16 years and I still
Spiritual.
need guidance.
Spiritual.
You gotta have God in your life first. God
Huh?
come first, then you come. And everything else come after that. Because you gotta have guidance in for your recovery.
Sponsorship?
And sponsorship,
Uh-huh.
networking,
Uh-huh.
on your meetings, your itinerary, following your itinerary.
Therapist?
Therapist,
Like
your
Mr. Kyle?
counselor. You know what I mean? Some people go through trauma. Everybody goes, I'm not gonna say everybody, but some people, I'm not gonna say everybody go through trauma that has an addiction.
Uh-huh.
But you still have to have a trauma therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get therapy and counseling for trauma. 'Cause if you don't, you're gonna be still stuck thinking about that, and you're never gonna forgive yourself for what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna keep blaming you, poor me, poor me, poor me, and then you want somebody to feel sorry for you.
They pour me
You
a
gotta
drink.
have
Yeah.
guidance and
They
ask
pour
for
me a
help,
drink.
And I know,
especially yourself, because you
I
gotta
did for
learn
a
how
long
to
time.
ask for
I
help.
know.
You know what I mean? Help don't help nobody if I don't know what the fuck going on with you. I have guidance. I have a lot of guidance within my sponsor, because she encourages me, she keeps me on my toes, she makes sure I don't lose out on nothing. And sometimes it's just like I overwork myself. I run too much. oh, I gotta get this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this.
Oh,
And
she
it got
does.
me to the point where I got so sick the other day. You know, I had my faith in God because I ended up having a seizure in my sleep.
Mm.
I woke up day before yesterday. I didn't even know I had a seizure in my sleep until I went to the hospital yesterday.
Mm.
I had to go to the hospital yesterday because I had a seizure in my sleep. And God, thank God that I woke up. Because I could have died in my sleep. And my roommate
Yes, you
didn't even know
could
what the hell was going on.
Mm.
But when I went to the hospital yesterday, they said I had to go see a neurologist. Thank God that I woke up. But you got to learn how to take your time and be patient with this thing and have guidance. Because if you don't have guidance and self-preservation, you're going to lose yourself. Because you're going to think of, like you said, the objects in the mirror appear closer than what they are. You're going to keep looking in that rear mirror and keep looking backwards instead of looking forward, instead of taking your time, taking it 1 minute, 1 second, 1 hour, every day. So you got to be very patient and have enough guidance to know what you got to do and what you can do and what you can't do. That's it.
Good food. That's good. How about who got faith in the system? Why you say that, DeAndre? The system. What system you talking
What
about?
system you talking about?
Yeah.
Because the only system I got is God.
That's
Okay.
it.
You know, that's my system.
The whole
Okay.
system.
You know,
I got faith in the system. I got faith in DBH.
Legal.
DBH?
Fur.
Yeah.
I got guidance.
I don't struggle with
You know, I
too
got
many
faith in
legal
that.
things.
No, it's not legal. That's how you got into these recovery houses and these
Right,
rehabs.
right. They pay for it.
They're medical.
Okay.
I have faith in that system because, in fact, if it wasn't for me not fucking up with my faith, with my insurance, I wouldn't have made it into another recovery house or a rehab. I've been in over 20 rehabs. I gotta have faith in that system because guess what? I gotta sit and wait for that baby so they can say, okay, when we accept her, she can get this much time. You gotta have faith in something for you trying to get into the recovery thing and you trying to get clean. Because if you don't have faith in that system, guess what? You're gonna be right back out there on the streets.
I understand that, but I still don't got faith in the system. I put my faith in God because I truly believe that God works two different
And
things.
I understand.
I mean, and that's fine. But we can agree to disagree. But I put my faith in God. You know, that's my stuff.
Okay.
System as you understand it.
How about career? Who got a faith in their career?
Oh, I do.
All right. What do we want to do with ourselves?
Better.
Be
Be
happy.
better.
Better. Very good.
Thank
Yeah,
God
happy
for my
and
career. I was able to get out with and retire with my full pension before the temple come crumbling down. You know, I have faith that God did that.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? He definitely did that because there was no way I could have got all that stuff done that I got done. I didn't have no case manager. I didn't have no lawyers, and it got done.
Thank God.
By the grace of God, that got
Well, I
done.
got most definitely got faith in my career because we always know people is always gonna need people, and I am a caregiver. I'm a caregiver, but not just being a caregiver. I completed school, become a safe certified food handler, and I start school next week. Become a certified business.
Good stuff.
So I have faith. I have faith in my career because I'm so eager to do things, and it's not the eager that my ambition, my goals, everything that I wanted to do. I chose not to do because I wanted to get high. Now that I'm clean and sober, hey, I have faith that everything that's coming towards me because I am being patient about it. And now I'm getting a lot of my goals and my ambitions done.
Very good.
And I'm proud of her for being like this because she's right. When she was getting high, she wouldn't even accomplish any of that.
And what?
Not one thing.
Not neither one.
And I'm very proud of her because we're both from Chester. So I mean,
Yeah, I was the demon of her.
yeah.
Yeah, we're from here.
Yeah.
It's not that, but I mean, I own a house.
But it's people, places, and things,
that get you
and
wet.
that's what happened to me. So I stay in Philly now, and I did not come back to. I came back to Chester 3 times and fucked up 3 times. So I stayed in Philly this time. So
How about helping people? Anybody help somebody you caught a blessing?
Mm.
I want to talk about that.
I just do it because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's integrity.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Go ahead, baby girl.
So my cousin was struggling with Suboxone maintenance, and I had recently I've been on Sublocade for 3 months now, and it literally changed my life. I have a problem with taking something every single day. I don't want to feel like I have to take something every day. I'm okay with doing a normal routine of like work, meetings, praying, you name it. But the fact of me having to put a pill to my mouth is a problem for me. So I'm not responsible when it comes to that.
Okay.
And because I didn't trust myself, but then I did something different and I got the Suffocate shot. So that's exactly what I did. And I saw that my cousin was struggling from it. He would run out or something happened with the insurance or who knows what the story was. But I told him, I said, why don't you just try something different? You know I wouldn't steer you wrong. I know you're just like me, but in male form and a couple years younger than me. Just try something different, see if it works. If it doesn't work, he can go back to the strips. And he chose to do it on Wednesday. And ever since then, he just said, he called me the other day and he said, thank you, Jess, thank you so much for always listening to me and what like the needs of what I want. Not what like you feel is right for me, what I want. And I said, you're welcome. And he said, it's the first time that I feel like I did something for myself in a long time, instead of listening to our family.
That's good.
And it really, honestly, like, the blessing was the way I feel now.
That's good.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Come on, Amber.
So it's kind of like a reverse thing that happened. So my sister has always been like my best friend. She's always pretty much enabled me throughout my addiction, picked me up off the street so I had a place to sleep. You know, was there when they time of death me, like holding me in her arms crying, and never picked up substance in her life. I finally got sober again, and now my sister's falling into addiction. And what it shows me, what it kind of is showing me is like the behaviors that I had that I kind of don't realize that I'm having when I'm caught up in the moment of using. So I'm like seeing all these behaviors. I'm like, there's no way I acted like that. There's no way I was that unreliable. There's no way I was that, you know, that like just that crazed all over the place. Can't even sit still. So it's like, I got to sit down with her 2 nights ago because like a couple dudes jumped her and stole her purse and stuff. So like I let her stay with me, and I was like sitting down with her, and I just was able to tell her, like, you watched me from the age of 16 on struggle, begging you to like find some way to cure this because I didn't know any other way. Like no matter how much I wanted to be sober, I just couldn't put that first foot forward because it was so much easier to be not having responsibilities. I wasn't the one to bring it around my family, so I used to just put myself to the street anyways because I was embarrassed of myself. So like I was able to sit with her and tell her that you know, it's my time to do for you what you've done for me.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you a couple days to think of it, but I'm gonna be calling a couple rehabs and trying to save you a bed, and I'll let you stay with me. I will give you money for anything that you need. Just please don't bring it home to me. You know, I know it's enabling. I know it is, but like, she's done it for me, and she knows where we go to get our money. You know what I mean? Like robbing, stealing, doing whatever. So, I said, but you have to make the decision, and the decision is, you know, if you don't go, there's no more contact from me until further notice, because I do have a little one now, so I have to be a mom and a sister. And she's telling me that she's gonna go, but we've all been there, you know what I mean? So like, I'm hoping that she really does go, but like, where this is all going to is like, I get to see it from a different perspective now.
Yeah, now you see it from where
and
you
like,
was at.
It's like showing me like all the other times, like people would tell me like, oh, I'm so happy you're sober now, like this and this is what you did, you should probably give me an amends. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, I'll give you an amends when I want to. But like now it's like, wow, I actually see it.
That's right.
I actually see it coming on down in front of me. My best friend, like the person I love the most in my life, and it just makes me so I just feel so blessed, really, because like, if it were both of us, it would be a shit show. So like now it's like God did that for a reason. Like now I get to step in and help her. And you know, I'm sad that she's at the age that she's at now, because she is probably like 10 years older than me, that she's just starting. So, and as we all know, it usually takes us a little bit to want to not stay stopped, you know, or to want to stay stopped. So I think like her helping me and then me being in the position to help her now is like the most gratitude I've ever felt, but like sad at the same time. My emotions have been everywhere these last 5 months. So this is like the first time I've really even expressed anything. Like I was a big book thumper the last time, and that's what they used to call me, because I used to go to the AA meetings. I would recite the big book. But like this time, I'm just taking people's suggestions. I'm sitting in the back, like and I'm trying to learn it all over again, not going off of the things that I already learned and like know about, you know, my higher power in the rooms, but like trying to learn something different. And like now that I can see how I can help my sister, like it just comes full force. It really does, and a full circle. So, yeah, it's been a gift to me. That was like my gift back to me, like her being there for me, and I'm able to be there for her, and I really hope she makes the right decision.
Everybody hear that? That's really give it to her hand, boy. And what's her name? And keep her in prayer.
Holly,
Holly.
Keep Holly in prayer.
Absolutely.
All right.
thank you.
Okay. Faith is very
Good
important,
stuff.
y'all. All right. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Y'all tired?
What's your winner?
Eagles gonna win on Sunday?
Absolutely.
Y'all got faith in the Eagles?
Absolutely.
There's that word again. Faith. All right. Listen. To stay jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, sucker-free, I must practice spirituality. All right? We pray, yes. Patience. Everybody working on patience?
Yeah.
Very good. Who had drug dreams?
Just have one.
You wake up mad or?
No, I woke up scared because I didn't know if it was like I was a little out of it for a second, and I thought I may have used or something. I didn't think, oh my God, Kyle. I was just telling Kyle this a couple minutes ago. I was like, oh my God, dude. It's like, say Saturday. No, it's Sunday morning now. I got less than 48 hours. Wait, hold on. And then I kind of came to in the middle of the night the other night, yeah. But yeah, it was a bad feeling because, like, that shit's on the line here. It's like it's like I don't got any more chances. You know what I mean? My PO gets the thing right saying, dude, Frey fucked up. Now my hands are tied. She says, Frey fucked, my hands are tied too. He's got to go. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. So like, that's why it was so scary for that couple seconds. My first was like kind of coming to out of the fucking dream of it. Yeah, it sucked. I don't like it. But it was a good feeling to realize. Whew, that was a good feeling.
All right. Last one, love. Everybody love themselves?
Damn right.
How you know you love you?
Because I'm doing the
Been
right
used
thing.
today.
What?
Yes.
Being selfish. Very good. All right.
worry about me first.
Amen. We love y'all, y'all. Who woke us up?
God, grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen.
2 weeks
All
from
right,
now,
thank
different
y'all.
day, same time, same passion.
God bless you.
Yeah, are you gonna get her number?
Keep the faith, y'all.